Hello YouTube, B to the 3 here, back with another kicking action figure review. Today's figure is one I've been wanting for a while. It is the old Han Solo from the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch line. Yeah, so this is just the Force Awakens version of Han Solo, and obviously he's older. We're gonna zoom out just a little bit here, just a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty dope fig, I have to say. Very cool, very glad to have it. Loved Force Awakens. So here he is, old Han Solo in all of his glory. He does come with a single accessory, this classic looking blaster. And as you can see, he holds it just fine. You can take the blaster out of his hand and stick it in his holster right here. And it fits quite well. But I prefer it in his hand, and if you want to take a look at the blaster itself, you can see it's actually painted up pretty well. Yeah, good looking blaster here. I very much like it. I don't have the original trilogy Han Solo to compare him to. I do have the original trilogy Han Solo in Stormtrooper outfit, but not, you know. But yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. Articulation-wise, it looks down, up a bit, as you can see, side to side on the head. You got this torso joint that kind of goes up and down, a little side to side action. Also serves as a swivel. On the arms, you got up and down, forward and back. Elbow bend, elbow rotation, wrist rotation, forward and back wrist bend right there. And it's a forward and back bend on both hands. Sometimes on these Star Wars figures, one hand will go one way and one hand will go the other way. So, you know, does splits here like that. Forward and back, you know, in and out all around. Thigh swivel, pretty dope. Double knee bend, as you can clearly see, as well as an ankle pivot and up and down on the foot. Yeah. So that is thatty. Now if you want to check out detail and paint, I think he has actually a pretty dope head sculpt. I very much enjoy looking at this face, this beautiful stoner mug. I think the jacket's sculpted really well. I like the paint on it. He looks really good. In my opinion, I love his belt. I love his pants. I love his boots. They're a little shinier. I think everything on him just came out really, really well. So now we're going to talk about size comparisons. Here he is with his size comparisons of other Force Awakens figures. Here on the left you have the Force Awakens Chewbacca, and here on the right Kylo Ren, aka Ben Solo. And that is how he scales with them. He is with some characters from the Imperial days. On the left, Darth Vader, and on the right we have the Imperial Shock Trooper from the Battlefront game. And here he is with some other Star Wars Black Series figures. Here on the left from the prequels, my first prequel figure, Jango Fett. And here on the right I didn't have another prequel figure to show, even though I do want the Ahsoka very soon. It's a Guavian Enforcer, I think that's how you pronounce that, Guavian Enforcer, who also dealt with this version of Han Solo. So my final thoughts on the 6-inch Star Wars Black Series old Han Solo from The Force Awakens. Well, I was very excited to have this figure. I'm still very excited to have this figure. I really like it. He's been he's been beside my chair. You know, I've been messing around with him since I got him. Very cool figure. I'm really glad to have him in my Force Awakens collection. I mostly started collecting the 6-inch line to get Force Awakens stuff, but as you can see I picked up a few favorites as well. But yeah, you know, he's a very cool figure. Once again, very awesome. And I recommend him if you're a fan of Han Solo, if you're a fan of Harrison Ford, if you're a fan of Hasbro and Star Wars, The Force Awakens, I'd pick this guy up. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all later.